Okay, welcome fans. Today I'm doing my top 10 favorite coasters for early 2017. Most of these, all these I've ridden, and I found fantastic. So let's start at number 10. Okay, number 10 is Cobra's Curse. It's manufactured by Mack. It's at Busch Gardens, Tampa, and it's a spinning coaster. Overall, this coaster isn't that intense. It's more fun than anything. First spinning coaster I've been on, and I just overall liked it a lot. The theming's great. I just enjoyed everything about it. One of my favorites, a Busch. I personally thought it was a pretty good ride since Cheetah Hunt, which I did not like really at all. Okay, for number 9 is Banshee at Kings Island. Yes, I'm not a Banshee fan. As you can tell from my last review, I'm pretty sure I said I rated this ride like 8th or something like that, but I rethought about everything and it's more of a 10th ride. It's manufactured by B&M. It's at Kings Island and it's a B&M invert. The inversions are fun. I like the B&M without the pre-drop. It just goes into the drop. It just had a rattle, and I don't like the wing restraints. A lot of people know about me. But otherwise, if it would have had the B&M restraints, this ride would be a lot better. Okay, number 8 is Voyage. A lot of people are going to probably be surprised. A wooden coaster, really? Yes, I enjoy this coaster a lot at Holiday World. The last time I rode it was back in, let's see, it was at least 3 years ago, so it was back in 2014, before Thunderbird, like exactly a year before Thunderbird, so I've not been able to get back there and ride Thunderbird yet. So, or Legend, I didn't get to ride Legend or Thunderbird. Only Raven and Voyage were open, and surprisingly this one's been up there. This used to be like one of my favorites, in my top 5. Ooh, close to top 5, but there's just been some better coasters out there. And it's manufactured by Gravity Group, and at Holiday World it is wooden. Okay, number 7 is Kraken at SeaWorld Orlando. It's a B&M and it's floorless, and overall I just enjoy this coaster. It's pretty intense. It's pretty fun. I can't wait to ride it with VR over the summer. That should be super fun. The inversions are great, everything is great about it. I enjoy it quite a bit. Okay, another coaster at SeaWorld Orlando, number 6 on my list is Manta. Manta is a B&M flying coaster, and overall, it's super intense, it's graceful, it's fun, it actually feels like you're a manta flying through the air. The theming, it has pretty good theming, going underneath and seeing all the rays. It also has some freshwater rays, in their aquariums, which is really cool. So overall, I just like the theming, I like the ride. Overall, it's been pretty well. And I'm going to probably get a few comments by some people, maybe, but I've not rode Mako yet. So, I've not rode Mako yet, but hopefully that'll probably be way more ahead on my list if I have rode it. Okay, anyway, my number 5th coaster is Montu at Busch Gardens, Tampa. It's a B&M invert, and I've just loved this ride since I first rode on it. It's my first B&M invert. I prefer this way over Banshee. Banshee, in my opinion, is way overrated. This is the king of inverts. It's not that tall. It isn't like Alpengeist. But it does have the speed. It has the intensity. It makes a really cool roar. Overall, I just pretty much love this coaster. It has a B&M pre-drop, but overall, it's just one of my favorite coasters. I re-rode it in December, and I've loved it still every single time. The longest line I had to wait was surprisingly like 45 minutes for it, which normally never happens, which was really surprising, which was good to see on an old coaster. But, yep. Number 4 is Griffon at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It's a B&M dive coaster, and this thing has a drop that feels like it's over really quickly, but it's super fun, intense. I just enjoy B&M dive coasters. The drop of 105 feet, it is 5 feet taller than SheiKra. A lot of people are going to be confused for my number 3rd coaster, but basically it's one of my favorite coasters at Williamsburg. It's my 2nd favorite coaster at Williamsburg. They have something better that's on this list, yes, but that's pretty much it for Griffon. Okay, SheiKra is my 3rd favorite. It's a B&M dive, excuse me. And overall, the reason why I like this better than Griffon, I put a lot of thought into this. I rerode this in December, and I haven't been able to ride it for about 2 years now because whenever I go to Busch, it's usually broken down. But I was able to rewrite it again, and I forgot how amazing it was. It definitely deserves my number 3rd spot. I'm a big dive coaster person. And, but I'm a bigger hyper coaster person, as probably gives you a hint with the 2 main parks that have been popping up. But anyway, on to my 2nd favorite coaster. My 2nd coaster is Apollo's Chariot at Williamsburg, Virginia, Busch Gardens. It's a B&M Hyper. I just love this coaster so much. A lot of people are surprised, actually, it's my 2nd favorite coaster. I normally don't talk about this as much as I should be. I haven't rode it since 2015. So it's been a while since I've ridden it, but I just need to go back to ride this. This is an amazing coaster. I highly advise everyone to ride this. It's definitely a top 5 worthy coaster, especially on my list. And as number 1, a lot of people are probably not going to be surprised, is Diamondback at Kings Island. This thing has it all, in my opinion. It's a B&M Hyper. Again, like I've said, my top 2 are Hypers, but basically, this thing has the drop, it has the height, it has the speed, it has the airtime. This thing just has everything all in one ride. It isn't that intense, but it does have a splashdown, which makes it unique and special. A lot of people, hopefully by the end of 2017, I might have a new favorites. Don't know what that's going to be. I have a couple of coasters that might take over Diamondback, so Diamondback's had its record for the past 2 years now for being my favorite. And I just love reptiles, so that's probably another reason why I like it. But, this is definitely, my favorite hyper so far I've ridden. But there's some coasters that might take this, in that, I will say that at the end of this video. Which coasters this year that might take the reign of Diamondback away. But so far, this is technically my home park. I have a couple of home parks. Since I live in the middle of nowhere, Indiana, basically. So, basically, it's Kings Island, Holiday World, Kentucky Kingdom, and Six Flags Great America. They're all about the same length away. And then I go to Florida a lot, so Busch Gardens and SeaWorld are basically my home parks as well. But anyway, that's the end of my video. Hopefully I'm going to get quite a few more parks. Going back to what I said about Diamondback getting its reign taken away. If Lightning Rod is open when I go to Dollywood this coming March, that will probably take away Diamondback's reign. If that's not open, then basically it's safe. Then I'm going to Kings Island after that in April, which should be fun. But Mystic Timbers, I don't think will be able to challenge Diamondback much at all. I mean, it has airtime, it doesn't have that much of stats, I guess you would say. let's see. I'm also going to Six Flags, or yeah, I'm going to Six Flags Great America, which they have Goliath. Goliath might be able to take it, but don't know. Mamba, maybe. That's a Morgan, so it probably won't be as smooth and as good as Diamondback, but we'll see. But thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. I will be posting a vlog, maybe hopefully shortly, sometime in the next month or so. Definitely in the next month because I'm going to Dollywood. I also might do something else, but don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching, and Coaster out.